What's up guys, this is Sector with Dank Deals, and I got a quick video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys learn a lot from it. And here we go, let's go.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the set, gotta rep the set, chase a chick, never chase a bitch.
Alright guys, so the lights are off and here comes a scary story. Let's say that you just made a purchase and the guy never sent tracking. He stops responding. But what do you do now? What are you gonna do now? Like, you just lost all your money, right? So this is a couple things, a couple pointers for you so you can hopefully get your money back or avoid getting scammed in the first place. These are a couple pointers for you guys to know and give you red flags for people that you're dealing with in groups. For example, Dank Deals, YBN, White Collar, all those type of groups that allow you to search for things on the cheap, as well as hopefully get a good deal, you know, and get the best experience you can trading, buying and selling. Unfortunately, we all get scammed, and including myself, I've gotten scammed before, and it's not a good feeling at all. When I first started, I got scammed on Zodiac for 3 Dantes, and it was probably the worst feeling I'd ever had in my life because I was barely starting to get into the game and trying to play competitive, and I traded with a guy. The guy, as soon as I sent him all the stuff, he even gave me his personal phone number. Like, everything was going great. We were contacting each other constantly. And then at the end, he ended up saying, oh, my house got robbed, all my cars got stolen, and I don't have your cards anymore, including your own. And I was like, well, let's do it with the admin. And let's go back, guys. Let's be honest, all of our admins and every admin that I know, our job is to try to keep it as safe as we can, but we cannot always get your stuff back. It is not in our ability to even come close to try to get it. As soon as the person says, you know what, screw you, I'm not getting it. Now at that point, it becomes almost a personal problem that you could hopefully come to an agreement and obtain your cards back. Let's go back to the pointers. First thing is no picture. That I cannot stress a lot of times. It is almost a 95% chance that you're gonna get scammed by somebody who's got no picture. Let's just be honest. If he doesn't have enough time, money, or resources to obtain or take a photo, is he gonna get your cards? Second pointer. The next thing is communication skills. He's gonna try to butter you up, try to like go down and down and down until you agree to a best deal that you could possibly even think of. And as people, we're gonna try to get that deal. We're gonna do anything we can. So when he says, oh my god, dude, I'll do a 50% retail just because you're this person and you're awesome and whatnot, they're gonna butter you up so much, you're gonna be like, I cannot pass this deal. Once you send him that money, guess what he's gonna do? Pointer number 3. He's gonna block you. He's absolutely going to, as soon as you send that money, it's gonna be, you can no longer contact this person. And at that point, it's really hard to get your money back, especially if you send gift. But I got a little bit of pointers for you in a couple minutes. So now that he's blocked you, the next thing you're gonna have to do is contact your admins. Contact the admins that you know are in that group, and they should be able to at least try to contact that person. If we can no longer contact that person, we're gonna make a post, try to get everybody to be aware that that person is no longer trusted. Let's be honest too, I've known of people getting scammed for, you know, hundreds of dollars from people who had hundreds of refs. You know, their reputation was absolutely perfect. They've never had a problem, and they still scam a person out of their cards. That doesn't mean just because you have 1,000 refs that you're not gonna get scammed. There's still a possibility, but that's why we have that whole program, that whole rule to have refs, because it makes it just slightly more trusted, and it makes it slightly less of a chance for you to get scammed. So that's why we have that. Always ask for refs. So make sure that they are trusted in the community and that people know who this guy is. It will make your life easier, and hopefully you still have a good deal with this person. Make sure that you either pay fees, or if you're gonna send friends and family, which is just a free service, and you are not protected, that you know this person. That you know this person is gonna give you your cards that you buy, or that you have talked to an admin and ask them, is this person trusted? We have a busy life, as you guys do as well, but that doesn't mean we won't respond to you. 99% of the time, we will respond to you as soon as we can. So with that being said, do your little bit of research. Don't just jump right into a deal just because it looks good. It puts you in a vulnerable position, and you're gonna lose money if this doesn't pan out. So think about it just a second. If it's that important to you, make the effort to make that deal and that transaction as easy as you can. So do your research, pay fees if you don't feel comfortable. If that person says, I don't want to pay fees, like I don't want to wait, so at that point that's another red flag. If the person says, oh, I don't take goods, that's another red flag. You alert the admin as soon as possible. Let them know that this person's saying they don't accept goods. That is not an option. You as the buyer want to be as safe as you can. So if you want to send goods, you are more than welcome to do so. So report those type of people. We don't want those type of people in our groups. As soon as you want to pay whatever you want to pay, that's gonna be the deal. Once you're done with this transaction, make sure that you log everything. So take screenshots. Do any little thing you can to remember that this deal has happened. And once the deal is done, make sure to add them to your refs list. That way you can always use them, and you know that you've done deals with this person, so do you know that this person's safe. That keeps the entire group aware that you have done deals with this person and this person's good. It helps every single one of us. It makes our jobs easier. Our job is to keep the community and our group as safe as we can. So this helps us a lot, to be honest. So keep that in mind. Now for the last tip, and this is a tip that I hope it doesn't come down to it, but if it does come down to it, this is a one-time and only. Remember that. This is a one-time only thing you can do if you're going through PayPal. So we're gonna go through PayPal, and then we're gonna go if you actually traded with this person, if you send them items, whatever it is, cards, whatever, because this really relates to any selling and buying group. So the first thing, if you got PayPal, let's say you send gift to someone, this person ends up just blocking you. There's no way to get your money back, technically. This I learned from someone else, so I'm gonna pass it down to you guys. The best thing that you can do, first of all, is contact PayPal. Give them a call. Let them know that this transaction that just happened is not an authorized transaction. So they will pretty much think that you got scammed by someone logged into your account and they made this purchase. What will happen is they will ask you to verify your identity. This means that you will have to provide a social security, you have to provide an ID, and they will get back to you. They will do a whole research, and they will make your transactions a little bit more safe, because you have now been scammed by some cyber online person. But little do they know that you've been scammed by someone by sending gift, which you are not protected. But that's why it is a only one-time thing. Make sure that you get all that stuff together, you provide it to PayPal. PayPal will do a research, and they will send that money back into your account. Hopefully it doesn't take long. For me, it didn't take long, but I don't think it should take that long. So that is the one thing you can do. So remember that. Now we're gonna go and touch bases on if you actually send physical things to this person. If you send things like cards, video games, whatever, at this point this person has them in their possession. If they took those cards, they took whatever product you sent them, and they do not send anything back in return that you guys agreed on, it has now become mail fraud. Mail fraud is punishable by law. So remember that now in this case you have an actual police report. You have a police case. Contact your police department honestly, I've never had to do this, but I know that people have done it to other people and they have gotten their cards back. So I'm not 100% sure if you have to call, like go up to the police department and make a report, which makes more sense rather than calling 911. So because it's not an emergency, right? It is an emergency. But make sure you let them know that this person has scammed you. Give them all the screenshots, every evidence that you have that this person got your cards and they never send anything back. So hopefully you can get your cards back, and then this person will be known as a scammer. It's really embarrassing to have someone come up to your door and knock on your door and ask you for something you stole, you know, and they could literally go to jail for this. So make sure that you take every single thing you can to show as evidence. I hope you guys are not watching this video just because you have been scammed. I hope you guys learn from this video and use this if you ever get scammed, and I hope you don't, but shit happens. We're all human. So take anything you can from this video. Please give it a thumbs up if this was useful. If you have any questions, drop it down below. I'm more than happy to help you guys. Again, this is Hector from Dank Deals. Shout out to Team Rich. Shout out to Dank Deals as well. Go join our group. We're pretty safe. So, peace.
First I got married to money, then I fell in love with that dirty. First I got married to money, then I fell in love with that dirty. It's the no, it's the no, it's the no. The clip got a hole like a 30. I got my clique and they represent this like a nigga wearing jerseys, like a nigga wearing jerseys. I get love wearing